Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cineleaks.com, and today I'm bringing to you the review of the Kamen Rider Fourze Magnet States figure from SH Figuarts. Now, if you hear that tone in my voice, that means things are going to get a little ugly from here on, just a little bit. So I am getting caught up on a lot of my Figuart stuff because I love these figures. So sometimes I'll go looking on eBay and see if I can find a good deal, or I see one I like, and I saw this one from a seller by the name of DKS Group. Okay. It was a decent price, so I bought it. And, you know, not really big on boxes, but this is what came. This was the condition of the box that it came in. Now, I ask you to look at this box with all the damage, and the packaging inside was a little smashed up as well. I'll show that off in a second. But does this? How did this get like this from this picture on the auction? So yeah, it's because this was put into a envelope, one of those envelopes with like a little bit of bubble wrap on it, inside of it. I mean, not much coverage, where this should have been in probably a box with maybe that around it. But yeah, this was the condition of the box. Now, I will say, you know, boxes don't mean that much to me, but this is what the tray looked like when it came to. It was a little smashed up. Most of this can be something said for the Figuarts tray, that they are very durable and will keep things in, because all the accessories were inside of it, so I can't really make a gripe about that. However, I will gripe that if I had cared about the box, then that would have been a problem. So anyway. Now, on to the happier parts. This is Gentaro in his Magnet States form, and I really did like this one from the show. And accessory-wise, he has quite a bit. And the first accessory I want to actually get to on this guy is the food droid number 4, Horowonkov. I hope I said that right. But yeah, it's a little hot dog. Got some toppings on there. But what's this? He turns into a little bulldozery robot with a Johnny 5 head. And I don't care what you think. I think the food droids are awesome. I'm almost willing to pull the trigger on some food droids. And he does have a switch on the back here. I forget which switch that is, though. But yeah, he's a little bulldozer with treads. And so, yeah. It's a little flexible here. But yeah, Horowonkov. So anyway, alright, got that out of the way. Got the goofiness out of the way. I had to show that off. So he does come with some magnets that will connect right up here. There's just a little 2 pegs inside. They correspond to these. And you just kind of get them there up. And they click in very scary. They sound a little rough, but yeah, there's his howitzer cannons on his shoulders, which I always thought those were pretty cool. And they'll move up and down. They had the double hinge. Actually, I probably should have shown that off. Oh, you want to be careful with these things here, because they are very, very fragile. They don't seem like... Anyway, you got a hinge here, and it will flex on this hinge inside of here. So, just want to put that back in there, and hopefully I never need to remove those again. So yeah, there's his batteries, and what he also comes with is a nice stand, which has the NNS magnet switch on here. And of course you got the Tamashi arm that goes onto the stage with a nice little clip here to hold him up. However, this does have a dual purpose, because on the show the magnets would come off of his shoulder and they would form this little railgun thing here for the limit break. And these will separate as well. I don't know why these separate, but just put them in here, and you can actually put them onto the stand. They have 3 holes in the back here. And you can just put those there and pose it however you want. Because on the show, it would actually detach and sit in front of him. So you can just have it sitting there. But that's cool and all, but I kind of like them on the shoulders. Now, the thing about the driver here, he comes with so many little accessories for this driver. I don't know if I should do that first or get into the hands. Let's get into the hands, because they're right here. Okay, so of course he comes with 2 fists. And we can just pop those right off because we're going to trade these out for some other hands that do a little trigger pulling. So for the other one, he does have these kind of open palm hands. And these are, he has a lot of hands in here that are very similar to each other. So yeah, this one set of open hands. He's got another set with him kind of pointing like Gentaro does, and this one's kind of like not as prominent, but so yeah, you got those. The other one's just another pair of open hands. Like I said, he's got a lot of hands here. But the pair that I like are these right here. They're slightly open, and they have kind of a separated pointer like they're pulling trigger, and they actually have grooves in here for the mag phone. You can see those in there. And so we're going to take those and connect those to his hands. There we go. Because we're going to be doing something here in a second with that mag phone. So like I said, on the driver though, he has two empty spots. That's where the mag phone slots go. So first off, you have the NS magnet switch in a closed form. And just really awesome detail on this thing. You can actually see the little switches right there, and so yeah, and also very tiny. This is like the only place I feel safe to drop like Figuart's parts. There's the S, there's the N. You have the mag phone open, and you can see like the screen and kind of the buttons on there. Come on, focus. There we go. You can see all the ridges of my hand right there. So you can see just a little bit more, and this part doesn't like close or anything, but there you go. And of course we have the NS phone in separate components. So yeah, there we go. Once again, a lot of detail on this thing just for such a tiny accessory. And they're pretty much identical on the other side as to the split version. So yeah, nice job. Now what he also comes with is two empty switch housings. So basically when he's changing over, and I'm trying to get these things like in my fingers so I can show them off. So anyway, okay. So these are the two empty switches that will fit right into the driver. I'm just gonna and you can use these on like base states or something. Like I put a picture up on Instagram of him like going through the transformation. As you can see, there you go. You got empty drivers. Well, empty switches for the drivers. Now, the last bit of the mag phone, I know there's more to the mag phone, has basically the two switches, but now they're in the switch housings, and there's the switch. So you would just take those and connect them just like you do any other switch. Put them right there. I collect something that my huge meat hook hands have trouble with. Come on, get in there. I feel like I need a pair of tweezers to play with this toy. Okay, there we go. Anytime I drop a piece, anybody else drop a piece off of a Fourze figure or a Figuart's figure, and you just instantly like, oh god, no one move. And you can move the hands to position to hold the phones, because now they're there to operate the batteries, so you can actually move them around. So yeah, really, really cool figure. I really like all the accessories that came with this guy. And I got Cosmic States. That review will be coming soon as well. So let's move on down here. We got some articulation. We got it at the toe, same as the Fourze figure. I don't like how these are still white. I kind of wish they had been silver, but hey, that's how it looked on the show. And these parts actually will come off too, and you can connect other switches or other modules to him. So you can do the one where he has Gatling and Ransha on one leg and Gatling on the other. That's pretty cool. So anyway, you got a rotation at the bicep, and you got a ball joint inside, and you got that Figuart's joint that will come down so he can actually kick. You've got articulation at the waist. At the torso, you've got a ball joint. The hands, of course, double pinned on both sides and rotation. Double jointed elbows. Twist at the bicep. You've got a ball joint in there underneath the shoulder. These shoulder pads will move up and down, but they move up at the top. They're not pinned in here. So you can move those out like that. I mean, his articulation is a bit hindered just because, I mean, look at this thing. Actually, if you look at the ball joints on the shoulders, they're actually on a double kind of hinge here. So you can move them up a little bit higher. Oh! So at least here I'm on a well-lit area and I can see things as they fall, but if this was anywhere else, I'd be like, oh God, it just fell onto the carpet. Now the guns are on nice little ball joints here in the back. If you can see that. And they will go out and up and down. Not too much, but it's enough to get something going here. It does have some very nice detail on this guy. I love the look of the suit itself. And these batteries here behind the batteries. Now the funny thing is the head is actually articulated, even though it doesn't look like it. He can turn this thing to each side, which is probably more than the suit actor could do. But the funny thing is he has this joint like this. I don't know. This delights me. I don't know why. It's got a standard Figuart's neck joint down here, but then it's connected to this other joint here that's got a double hinge that goes up into the head, and it kind of folds up into there. Just kind of bring it down. And like I said, be careful with these things because they feel so fragile. I'm kind of glad that this guy is going to be going in the case, and he might just be sitting in there for quite some time, because I've been taking him out and put him in my bag, taking him to work and everything, but yeah, gonna probably lock him up just because these are really long. They're so nice, a little pointy, but pretty cool. Now if I can just get him to stand for a comparison shot, here he is with base states. You can see the two of them together. But yeah, love these figures, and if you haven't watched Kamen Rider Fourze, hey, go look up the episodes on YouTube. They're pretty good. I'm not advocating someone go and pirate stuff, but I mean they are on YouTube because we can't get them here in the States. But anyway, guys, this is my review of the SH Figuarts Magnet States from Kamen Rider Fourze and SH Figuarts. And until next time, guys, I'm Jason the X. Make sure you like, subscribe, pretty please, and until next time, I will see you later.